Have you ever noticed that the more we talk about sleep, the less we seem to get? In my last video, When Night Had Two Sleeps, we explored how people in centuries past often slept in two halves of the night in winter. But what about the opposite? What if we turn the rhythm around, two sleeps in a day? That contrast fascinates me. One of my viewers and listeners asked me, is it winter that we take two sleeps one night? Indeed, in winter, long nights allowed two rests before dawn. In summer, when daylight stretched further, the second rest simply moved into the day. And in many ways, it never disappeared. The siesta in Spain, the wujiao in China, Japan's inemuri, all echo the same idea that a short pause in a day is not laziness but wisdom. When I was in medical school some years ago, I remember studying long hours in the library. Sometimes after lunch, my eyelids would go heavy and I rest my head on the desk not just for a few minutes. After 10, or God forbid, a full hour, I wake up to the ruffle of papers and the whispers of serious medical discussions drifting across the room, and sometimes the heavy, unmistakable sound of my colleague snoring 2 tables away. We never called it a nap, but it was exactly that. And when we woke, even after a little stolen sleep, the mind felt clearer. That rhythm, focus, pause, renew, is as old as learning itself. Think of the Mediterranean towns where shutters close after lunch, or Chinese retirees who nap under trees after Tai Chi, or Japanese commuters dozing for a moment on the train, short rests that help carry them through the day. These cultures never forgot that energy isn't endless. It needs intervals of quiet breath. Here in Australia, our modern rhythm is different. We work through lunch, rush between tasks, and often mistake fatigue for failure. But science is catching up to what older civilizations knew. A short nap, about 20 to 30 minutes, can lower blood pressure, boost memory, and restore alertness as effectively as a cup of coffee without the jitters. I used to work what most people call long days, 10 to 12 hours, starting before sunrise and finishing well after 5 p.m. But to be honest, those days were never feeling too long. Why? Because right in the middle, I had my own reset, a midday nap. Around noon, I'd take a 60 to 90 minutes off, not just for food and nourishment, but for real rest. That break completely changed the rhythm of my day. It refreshed my mind, sharpened my focus, and made the second half feel lighter. So, in a way, I was cheating the clock, working 11 hours, yes, but living them in two balanced halves, not one long stretch. Here in Brisbane, our winter nights aren't quite long enough for two sleeps in one night. I usually sleep my 7 to 8 hours straight, but the midday rest, when I can take it, feels like an echo from a gentler world. A world that knew how to slow down without guilt. Maybe that's why we need to relearn today. To pause without shame, to rest without worry. Because fatigue isn't a fault, it's a signal to restore. Across cultures and centuries, humans have always found these small pockets of peace in the day. The forms change, the names may be different siesta, wujiao, inemuri, but the message is unchanged. The body was never built for one unbroken stretch of effort. Even a 10-minute pause can reset your system and your outlook. If you struggle with sleep at night, take heart. It doesn't mean you're broken. It might mean your body is still listening to that older rhythm. two sleeps one day. Instead of fighting fatigue, listen to it. Let it go. Let it guide you. Let it take you to a healthier pattern of rest. I'm Dr. Chris Ho, a skin cancer physician here in Brisbane, Australia, and this is No Hype Health Talk. Simple, sensible reflections on how to live and age well. If this story resonates with you, yeah, share it. Share it, but share your own rhythm in the comments below. We all rest differently, but we can still learn from each other. So until next time, rest well and be kind to yourself.